You are not poor, you are not stupid, and you are definitely not the only one who has almost nothing left at the end of the month. But if nothing changes, in 5 years your situation will be exactly the same, and here is why. The first reason, you live from paycheck to paycheck. As soon as money arrives, you relax, you start spending. It feels like everything is under control. But 2 weeks pass, and your balance starts going down again. The problem is that you have no financial buffer. No emergency fund, no safety net, no reserve, which means one unexpected expense. And you are back to zero. The second reason, you spend first and save what is left. Most people do this. They receive income, they pay the bills, they spend on life, and if something is left, they save it. But almost nothing is left. Financially smart people do the opposite. They save first, then they live on what remains. This changes everything. The third reason, you underestimate time. You think, right now small money doesn't matter. But time multiplies even small amounts. $100 a month may seem small, but after years, it becomes serious capital. Time works either for you or against you. The fourth reason, comparison. Social media creates the illusion that everyone around you is living better. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube show expensive cars, travel, success, and you start spending money just to keep up. But you are comparing someone else's best moments with your everyday reality. That is an unfair game. The fifth reason, lack of a clear goal. If you don't know why you are saving, you won't save. The brain doesn't like restrictions without a reason. But if you have a goal, your first investment, your first $1,000, your first capital, saving stops feeling like sacrifice and starts feeling like strategy. The sixth reason, you don't track your money. You think you roughly understand your spending. But roughly is the enemy of saving. If you don't see the numbers, you don't control the process. Write down everything for 30 days. Every payment, every small expense. You will be surprised. The seventh reason, you think you will become disciplined later. Let me enjoy life now, I will start saving later. But habits are built now. If you cannot manage $500, you will not manage 5,000. Income amplifies habits, it doesn't change them. And here is the most important idea. You will not build savings if you do not change the system. The system must be simple. Decide a percentage for saving. Automatically transfer it right after you receive income. Do not touch that money without a serious reason. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Small amounts, every month, without skipping. In 1 year you will see results. In 3 years you will feel confidence. In 5 years you will have a foundation. And the difference between people who stay broke and people who build capital is not luck. It is the decision to start. Not tomorrow, today. There is another reason why you are not building savings. You underestimate the power of your environment. If everyone around you lives paycheck to paycheck, it becomes normal. If your friends only talk about purchases, brands, and new phones, you start thinking the same way. Financial behavior is contagious. If nobody in your circle invests, you will not invest either. If nobody talks about saving, you stop thinking it matters. Wealth is rarely built in loud crowds. It is built in silence. Another reason, lack of patience. We live in a world of instant results. Fast delivery, instant payments, loans approved in minutes. But building savings is a slow process. And most people get bored. They start saving. 1 month passes. The balance grows slowly. It feels pointless. So they quit. But money does not grow linearly. At first slowly, then faster, then even faster. Like a snowball. The hardest part is the beginning. Another mistake, believing that a higher income will solve everything. You tell yourself, when I start earning more, then I will start saving. But if you cannot save $50 today, you will not save $500 tomorrow. Habit matters more than the amount. First discipline, then scale. There is another trap, debt for lifestyle. A phone in installments, clothes on credit, vacations paid with borrowed money. It feels convenient, but in reality you are selling your future. You have not earned the money yet, but you already owe it. This creates constant pressure, and pressure destroys financial stability. Financially strong people avoid debt for consumption. They only take obligations when there is potential for growth. Now an important point, you don't have to save on everything. Saving without purpose turns into suffering. But spending without control turns into chaos. You need 3 things: clarity, discipline, repetition. Clarity, understanding where your money goes. Discipline, sticking to your saving percentage. Repetition, doing it every month. Without skipping. Imagine two versions of yourself 5 years from now. The first version keeps living the same way. Spends everything, makes excuses, waits for a better moment. The second version started saving small amounts. Invested, controlled spending. In 5 years the difference will be massive. Not because one person is smarter, but because one person acted with a system. Another important point, automation. People overestimate motivation, and underestimate automatic systems. Set up automatic transfers, right after you receive income. Then forget about it. If money stays in your main account, it will be spent. This happens almost every time. And here is the harsh truth. Most people are not poor. They are undisciplined. They want results without structure. They want wealth without control. They want freedom without limits. But freedom starts with limits. You control impulses today, so you have choices tomorrow. Every dollar you save is a vote for your future. Every impulsive expense is a vote for temporary pleasure. The question is simple: what are you voting for every day? If you start changing this now, in 1 year you will see a difference. In 3 years you will feel confident. In 5 years you will have a strong base. And then you will understand one simple thing. Saving money is not about money. It is about control. And control is a skill. And any skill can be developed. But only if you start today.